I just started in my most recent role at the beginning of January. I am now the QA supervisor for LAL Operations. Their media counterpart is open. So if you really like Fred, he's a great looking dude, but he's also a great manager. So if you want to work with him, highly recommend you apply for that role. But I started here at Lonza in March of 2017. I had worked at another big pharma company before that, as well as a smaller company. I've worked on drug product development, vaccine development, and now here we work on medical device development. I started in manufacturing and have moved my way up through QA. Here I started as a specialist and moved my way up, and now I'm a supervisor. It's been a great 4 years here. Lonza has seen me through a lot of really personal growth as well. Everyone keeps mentioning family. Katie mentioned it. Andy mentioned it. And for me, that's like a big sticking point of why I came here and wanted to stay here. That was one of the key points when I interviewed. Everyone was talking about how everything felt like a family. You had people that had been here for many, many years, had gotten an opportunity to move through many different departments, learn a lot of different things. I was really excited about that, to be able to join a company and be here, at least, 5 to 7 years. There's so many people that have been here for 10 plus years, 20 plus years, because to them, Lonza is family. For me, Lonza has seen me get engaged, get married, and then soon I'll be having my first child. So it's been really exciting to share that with everyone here. I remember when I got engaged, one of my first things after telling my family and my close friends was I could not wait to tell my coworkers, because to them, they were my family. I joke all the time. I have, plenty of work moms and work grandmas. And one story that always sticks out too for me is when I first started here, I think I had been here about 5 or 6 months. One of my colleagues, her husband passed away. And so many people from the company went to the viewing. Even people that no longer worked at Lonza had come back for it. And I just thought that was totally incredible, that it just showed the impact that having those relations at Lonza had created, is that you had people coming back for good and, sad things. So that is such a huge point of why I love Lonza and have stayed here. Is it's just a big family. Our QA group, pre-COVID, we enjoyed monthly potlucks. We would celebrate each other's accomplishments, whether someone, graduated and just got their PhD, whether someone got promoted, or, someone just was like, hey, I'm trying a new diet, so let's all do like a keto themed potluck. Our friend Barb is very much all about the diet, so we like to do little themes with that. So typical day for me, I work primarily with our LAL group. So I work on deviations with them, their corrective actions, change controls, investigations, environmental excursion notices. I had to think of what the full acronym was. So it's definitely a lot of assisting QC and manufacturing to get through those problem records and to keep improving Lonza as a whole. For our QA team, I oversee the people that work, the QA folks that work on the floor that support the manufacturing folks, as well as our clearance team that do primary batch record review, as well as release of materials. I love this new role that I'm in. I love my last role, but I'm excited because I get to work with so many different departments. I get to work with supply chain, manufacturing, QC, MSAT. So it's really nice because you get to meet all these people from these different areas. Another reason why I love working at Lonza is recently we started a diversity and inclusion committee that I am a lead for. You'll hear from Joaquina in a little bit as well. Joaquina is part of that team. And it's great because we share each other's stories. We have people who, different ethnic backgrounds, different ages, different weights. And we talk about the variety of diversity issues. And we're really trying to drive that change here at Lonza to keep making sure Lonza is a very diverse place. So I've really enjoyed being a part of that committee because it's helped me learn even more about the different people that work here. Whether someone works in manufacturing or the warehouse or in QC, it's been just an absolute wonderful place to be. Some other typical things I do on a daily basis is we'll do our deviation review board, which I actually really enjoy because I am a big proponent of learning from your mistakes. So, as much as we'd like to be perfect, we're not. So I really enjoy those meetings because we get to see, kind of what did we screw up on, or, what isn't clear and how can we fix that and make it easier. So our manufacturing associates understand, how to do this process better, or, how can we improve this process in QC? So that's one of my favorite parts of the job, is getting to help people improve. I've worked on several projects that not only help improve the quality here, but have also decreased our costs. So that's been an excellent opportunity. And one final thought before I pass off to our next person is, another great thing about here being at Lonza is, Khalid was mentioning, all of our benefits. Cheryl's mentioned that. A great thing is our tuition reimbursement program. I took advantage of that. I was working on my master's when I came to Lonza. And so it was great not having to pay, $10,000 in student loans, because Lonza has this great program, and I was able to take advantage of that to help support my master's. So I'm very grateful for that, because, student loans are not fun. And so having $10,000 less to pay of it has been awesome.